Welcome to RG News. Today we're going to discuss the top P10 AI news stories of August 4, 2025. The world of AI and IT, it isn't just evolving fast anymore, is it? It feels like it's moving from just predicting things to actually, well, intervening,
Yeah.
causing change. How do you even keep up? How do you make sense of it all?
That's exactly what we're digging into today. You've hit on a key tension. AI's power to shape things is growing like crazy, really outpacing our ability to govern it wisely. And you'll see three big themes popping up again and again in these stories. AI governance, this idea of dual use AI, good and bad, and just how real, how material AI's impact is becoming. We're going to try and connect those dots for you.
Okay, let's dive in. First up, causal AI at the gates of power. A revolutionary model allows testing public policies before launch, a digital lab for government policies. Seriously.
It's not science fiction anymore. There's this breakthrough paper from NeurIPS talking about AI that can simulate really complex policy results. Think of it like a digital laboratory. Decision makers can run what-if scenarios, maybe economic reforms, environmental rules super fast. It promises, more proactive evidence-based governing.
That's incredible for planning the future. But what about dealing with the past? Like making AI forget? Which brings us to number two. The right to digital oblivion faces reality. A study reveals the fundamental difficulty of erasing data from AI. Is the right to be forgotten fiction for AI?
It's looking that way, unfortunately. New research shows this machine unlearning stuff is just incredibly hard. Data that gets memorized, often sensitive outliers, or stuff that's tangled deep in the model, trying to pull it out without messing up the whole AI. One researcher said it's like removing a single thread from a finely woven tapestry. Huge problem for tech companies trying to comply with privacy rules. And for your digital sovereignty, really.
Wow, okay, so if AI can't forget easily, what happens when it starts advising really serious places like courts? Next, AI is not an oracle. The U.S. judiciary publishes its first guidelines on judges' use of large language models. So, can judges use ChatGPT in chambers or what?
Yeah. Well, the U.S. federal judiciary put out guidelines. They're saying yes, but only for linguistic assistance. Think like checking common word meanings, definitely not for legal reasoning or making rulings. And transparency is key. They have to disclose exactly what prompts they used and what the AI said. The big warning is AI is not an oracle. Watch out for bias. But yeah, that line between language help and legal thinking, still pretty blurry.
Okay, from courts to kids, how are global powers working together on AI's impact on young people? Number four, Transatlantic AI Pact. The EU and USA announce a common framework for online minor protection. Sounds like a big deal for online safety.
It really is. The EU-US Trade and Technology Council announced this joint framework. It draws a lot from laws like KOSA and COPO 2.0. It means platforms have a duty of care, and it bans harmful designs like, infinite scroll. This is the Brussels-Washington effect in action. Tech giants face massive compliance costs. They'll have to rethink their core algorithms, though some do worry about potential censorship, too.
Right. So while they're focusing on future safety, what did we learn from past tech disasters? Number five, cyber resilience 1 year later. A report reveals the lesson of the CrowdStrike outage has been unevenly learned. A year after that huge blue screen of everything outage, are we safer?
The results are mixed, according to this new report. Yes, things like zero trust security and patching got better after the CrowdStrike mess, but the fundamental issue relying too much on just a few technologies like Windows or certain security vendors, that hasn't really changed. An expert summed it up. We've learned to better drive a car with faulty brakes, but we still haven't fixed the brakes. So another big AI-related outage, probably just a matter of time.
Oof, not comforting. And speaking of security risks, passwords are in trouble. Tell us about the winter of trust. An AI-powered wave of credential stuffing attacks targets millions of accounts. An AI winter for our accounts.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. Security firms are seeing a new wave of credential stuffing. That's where hackers use stolen passwords from one site to try others. But now AI makes it way worse. These AIs are trained on huge leaks like RockU 2024, 10 billion passwords. They can beat CAPTCHAs, act human, figure out how to get into your other accounts. It's like the industrialization of hacking by AI. Makes multi-factor authentication and things like passkeys absolutely essential, like right now.
Okay, switching gears from bad AI to good AI. How's it helping with fundamental science? Number seven, when AI reveals the laws of the universe, physics-informed Gaussian processes accelerate scientific discovery. AI that knows physics.
It's kind of mind-blowing, right? This new paper talks about physics-informed Gaussian processes, PHYSSGP. Basically, the AI integrates physics equations directly into its learning. So it can model super complex things like ocean currents really accurately, even without tons of data. Huge leap for hybrid AI. It could massively speed up discovery in climate science, medicine, you name it. The algorithm literally has physics built in.
Amazing. If it can predict oceans, can it protect, say, power plants? Number 8, AI, guardian of critical infrastructure. A new anomaly detection method could prevent industrial failures, protecting critical systems better with AI.
Looks like it. This new system, CERID, it focuses on the spatial associations between sensors and industrial controls. So it's not just looking at one sensor reading, but how readings relate to each other. If one sensor's value doesn't make sense compared to its neighbors, even if it looks normal alone, CERID flags it. It catches subtle problems way earlier. Big potential for predictive maintenance, making power grids, water systems, factories much safer.
Okay, safety is crucial. What about fairness? Number 9, a fairer AI. Game theory comes to the rescue for equitable resource allocation, using AI to slice the pie fairly.
Exactly. It's applying cooperative game theory. This AI learns the core of resource allocation problems, finding stable win-win solutions. There's an algorithm called common points picking that ensures no subgroup feels like they'd be better off leaving the main group. Think fairer ride-sharing platforms, maybe better resource distribution, building trust through math, essentially, though got to remember mathematical fairness isn't always social equity.
Interesting distinction. And finally, making AI learn smarter, not just harder. Number 10, learning faster by finding hidden symmetry, a breakthrough in linear bandit problems, AI recognizing patterns like humans do.
Pretty much. This research is about AI autonomously finding hidden symmetries.
Mm.
The example he uses like, if you learn touching hot coffee burns your right hand, you instantly know it'll burn your left too, right? This EMC algorithm lets AI do something similar, figuring out underlying structures. It makes reinforcement learning way faster and needs less data. Huge cost savings potential for robotics, drug discovery, anything where the AI needs to learn efficiently.
Okay, wow, 10 stories, a lot to take in. What's the big picture takeaway here?
We're seeing AI shift really fundamentally from just predicting to actively intervening. It's pushing us towards like augmented governance. It's turbocharging science, building self-healing systems. But the challenges are real too. Who's responsible when AI messes up? How do we handle privacy when data can't be truly forgotten? And this scary industrialization of cyber malice. The key thing is AI's future isn't set in stone. It's being shaped right now by our choices, our values. We all need to stay engaged.
Absolutely, lots to think about. Join us tomorrow on RG News for the day's AI news. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell.